Mhm. I just wanted to go through these court hearings because it looked like the case was resolved. Yes. Of course, Brent would say, no, it wasn't. You resolved to continue the case. Yes. It wasn't closed. It was open. And since the case resolution closed by court order after hearing, yes, it means the opposite of what it says. There was a case resolution, yes, that was closed by court order after hearing, yes, to continue the hearings. That's right. Now you know how the family thinks. What did you not see? This inability for them to realize how the law actually works. Yes, yes. Now just looking at the Superior Court case hearings, yes. Let's see, July 10th of 2013, yes. February 11th of 2013, Judge Rohr, the marriage of Heidi Lee Budnick versus Paul Chad Budnick, yes. I didn't actually get a copy of the dissolution of marriage. No. The DIC, the DIC, dissolution of marriage with children, the dissolution, what's the I stand for? Yes. You know, these acronyms, they should have some relevance. Dissolution of marriage with children, it should be the DMC. Yes. But you call it the DIC, do you? Well, domestic violence, yes. And it's similar, domestic violence. And then P, yes, has some relevance. I don't know exactly what the P is for. No. Now, 10/12 of 2012, yes, Superior Court case, yes. Superior Court case hearing, yes. You closed the case by court order, yes. But then you had another hearing 14 days later, yes. Well, you modified it, but you didn't extend the court order. No. Then you had another case hearing, motion hearing on the 30th, yes. That isn't in the actual hearings. No. It's not a Superior Court case hearing. No. But you had one hearing here, yes, for the petition, right? And then you had the actual hearing, and you closed you resolved the case by court order, yes. And then you had another hearing, yes, 4 days later, motion hearing, yes. Modify, terminate terms agreement, motion hearing, yes. And then you had another hearing right here, yes. And then you served me, yep. Now, that 4 days later, you know what you're doing. Where's the 1016 court hearing with the Superior Court hearing? Order modify and terminate terms protection or hearing motion hearing. Yes. You had a hearing 4 days later after you had you closed the court order. Yeah. Now, you know, I'd like to get all the documents from the court. Yes. And you would say, well, just go to the courthouse and you can go ahead and get yourself a copy of everything. Yes. And we're not going to let you have any money because we're not going to let you sue you. But see, if I had a few $1,000s, I could walk in. Yeah. I could use a debit card. In fact, why don't you get me the ATMs, the point of sales in every courthouse of the United States? Yes. And every transaction of every credit card and debit card? Yes. In every office of every courthouse of the United States? And then get me the surveillance camera. Yes. In every courthouse. Yes. And every office in every courthouse. Yes. The facial recognition technology of every person. I'd like to know, did any of my relatives actually go to Port Angeles? Yes. Did my Uncle Wayne decide to go to court one day? And my own mother. Yes. My Aunt Lori. Pooch. Was it my actual wife? I'd like to see if it was Heidi that did or did not actually go to the courthouse. Every time you had a court hearing outside of the actual court, because she could have changed places in the restroom or went underneath the courthouse, depending on your top secret way of doing things. But I'd like to have, yes, every surveillance camera, yes, and every point of sale in every courthouse. Now, if you idiot,